Hello friends, good week. Welcome to my weekly review for this upcoming week of 19th of April 2011. Well, the last week was not so easy for trading, but we were right on our very many trades that were actually recommended during the previous weekly review and with the my daily new trading room. So once again, I would like to invite you to join my live trading room. We had amazing week. Just experienced an amazing week. Beautiful short on the Australian against the New Zealandian. Beautiful short on the dollar yen, euro yen, and the Swiss yen. Beautiful short on the euro British pound. One aggressive short on the euro dollar, and some more trades that we have had. So I would like to once again to invite you to join the live trading room. Uh, every day is recorded, and you are more than welcome to watch the video if you can't attend the live trading session. It is open for each and every member of the forex signals So I want and I expect to see you there, and I would like to see you there, and I'm very glad to see you there. What about the market and how can we be ready for the upcoming week? Well, first of all, let me just remind you. Well, the market is looking for the 27th of April, the same date when Bernanke will release the interest rate of the US, and moreover than that, he will also hint about his next helping program. Will we see another QE number 3 or will we not? The expectations are different, the speculations are different, so the market actually are looking for this day, 27th of April, as you can see. And we can actually feel these expectations because the market is moving actually zigzags, up and down, up and down, up and down. Look on the last days, for example, of the euro dollar, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Look on the last days of a British pound, up, down, etc., etc., etc. The only one who actually went down was the dollar yen, and with him the euro yen and the euro British pound. All the rest, dollar Canadian, up and down, up and down. New Zealandian and the Australian were only two to go up, but we will elaborate more about them very soon. So once again, that's the expectations from Bernanke and from the market. The 27th is a very important date. So let's start. The euro dollar has actually 145 as a critical and very important resistance. We can see it. We can actually see that during all the week, the 145 was not broken, even if it had a few attempts for it. So as long as there is a very beautiful resistance and there is beautiful daily divergence, 145 still is still treated as very beautiful resistance, and we could easily see a retrace down for the uptrend line, retest of the uptrend line, and the 20 moving average of the Bollinger Band, which means we could see a beautiful mid of this uptrend line just right here, and this support line, which is 145.50. So the expectations are bearish as long as 145 is holding as a beautiful resistance. Alright? If we take a look on the 4-hour charts, what can we already see? Let's watch this chart. We could see we have a sideways move, right? A sideways move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now the 7th attempt to break, right? And the 7th should lead for a beautiful break. The RSI already broke the 50 level, which holds the support. As you can see here, the stochastic is bearish, the MACD is bearish, the slope is bearish, as you can see. So all looks good. We also have confirmations from the I just pointed here from the SRS moving average, that we can see that actually the moving average at the very first time of many attempts to correct before, on the very first time the moving average actually getting opened. So it actually that's all uh, provide with a bearish divergence. For conservative mode, if you would like to have a conservative entry, for the conservative entry, it is much more recommended, of course, to have a break and a close below 144. If we have this close, that would be a final signal to sell, and of course that the target would be actually the duplication of this beautiful sideways move, which once again provide us with this support, and also the daily uptrend line 140 to 50. So the expectations are bearish once again, as long as 145 is held. That's my expectations about the euro dollar. The next pair I would like to talk about is the dollar yen. The dollar yen has beautiful situation here. It reached the 20 moving average on a daily chart of the of the Bollinger Band. Sorry, right? The stochastic reached the oversold area, and it could be easily create a bullish hidden divergence here. We also have a support line here on the 83 level. If we take a look on the 4-hour chart, we also could see that we have a bullish divergence here on the histogram of the MACD on the other side, and on the moving average somehow. So for the conservative mode, for this entry, wait for a break of this downtrend line. Once it's broken, it will be probably lead for a signal to sell, to buy. Sorry, the dollar yen once again. All right. So that would be a good signal to buy, and the stop then should be, of course, set it below 83, and the target should be, of course, once again 85.50, maybe even 86. So that's about the long opportunity, the long chance possibility. What about the short? Daily close below 83, daily close below this level will lead us for the next support, which would be probably around 80 once again. So that's the expectations about the dollar yen. That's the bullish and the bearish entry possibilities. What about the next pair? The next pair I would like to talk about is the Australian New Zealandian, not a pair I usually talk about, but you can see that there is a beautiful support here around 131.80, 132. This is a kind of range with a beautiful support. The daily RSI almost reached the critical oversold area, the stochastic as well, and we could actually expect a bullish correction. The 4-hour charts here as well provide us with a beautiful opportunity for bullish divergence. So watch this one, 131.80, somewhere around this level 32. It's a possible level for a retrace up, and we could see beautiful correction, and this correction could lead us once again to 133, maybe even higher for the 20 moving average of the Bollinger Band. The next pair I would like to talk about is the euro against the Japanese yen. We have a beautiful support down here around 116, but we still have the 20 moving average as a very important level, and that would be 119. We could see a creation of a bullish hidden divergence here. So mark this level around 119, and let's see how the week begins around this level. If we have on daily chart a bullish candle such as bullish hammer, for example, that would be our signal to buy the euro yen. Until then, it is bearish. The next beautiful pair is euro British pound. We talked about this level 089 on the previous week review, right? On the previous weekly review, I talked about this 085. I told you that this level should be the down signal, right? So we still have this uptrend line to wait for being broken. We still have this uptrend line on the other side, just right here, waiting to be broken. Once it is broken, that would be the final signal to sell. As long as it does not broken and this line is holded, we could easily see a retracement up. To jump in, I would like to see this resistance here to be to be broken. Oops, sorry. This resistance here to be broken. Come on. All right, here. Okay, to be broken before I take this up move. So until then, it is bearish. Moreover, it is very neutral right now because I do want to see this downtrend break below this daily uptrend line. A beautiful pair worth to watch. Another interesting pair to follow is the New Zealandian that just reached the 080 level, right? That's resistance. Reach this level, uh, the bearish divergence, the bearish weekly divergence is still possible, although it does not look very bearish as for now. The expectations are very bullish, so if it breaks the 080, long it with the 084 as target of the investors. As long as this level is not broken, this kind of bearish bullish up move with this bearish histogram divergence could be blocked, and we could see small retrace for 078. Not so small; it's actually 200 pips, which is almost 3% move from yes, almost 3% move for a correction. Watch how powerfully this uptrend line was. Right? So a correction is very possible as long as 080 holded. Um, we have 082 as next resistance, but the expectations are for 084 at least. At least remember that. Right, that's about the New Zealandian, still neutral slash bearish as long as 080 holds. What about the Australian? The same situation. The uptrend line begins to show its weakness with this histogram. We have 106 as a strong resistance. We have this 4 hours divergence. I'm still suggesting to wait for a break of this uptrend line if you would like to join a down correction. I prefer to be very, very, very uh, conservative, and right now, just right now, for these kind of pairs, for this kind of bearish pairs. Don't forget that these two, Australian and New Zealandian, will continue go up as long as the prices of the commodities will go up. So that's about this pair. The next one to follow is the British pound against the franc. This beautiful sideways move will be broken soon. Just watch the break of this sideways move. Break and close below or above this sideways move will take us for the next move. If it breaks down, we will probably see 143 50 being reached again. If it breaks up, we can expect for 147 or even higher from 148 levels being reached. Watch the pound franc for a break of these sideways moves. And now for something interesting. Well, we have the S&P 500 just right here. The RSI, the MACD, and the stochastic cross together. Um, the Bollinger Bands being opened, the resistance has been broken, and we have a close above. It should be a sign to buy with a stop loss below 1307, somewhere around 1305, and the target On the resistances, 1322 the first one, 1327 the second, and 1334 the third. Um, the third target for this up move. On the daily chart, there are also bullish confirmations here. So yes, the expectations are bullish for um, the indices actually. Well, that's all. That's my expectations for the upcoming week. For the beginning, actually, let's see how the week will open, and we will, if there are any change, anything else, any changes of my opinions, I will update on the blog. But moreover, I will on daily basis, as I mentioned before, will go over the market, will share with you my trades of friends. I would like to see you there. It will be so great to see you all there. We trade together, we profit together, we learn together. And for these of you who already members of the forex signals, I will send you today the schedule for the upcoming week, and you are all invited to join us. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a great week, Vladimir.